Alright. I've been wanting to play this since the last time I played it. Once I start a game on stream, I feel like I can't play if I'm not on stream. I don't want to progress and not have it recorded anywhere, you know? Thought I just fell off the tower. Oh. All I remember from the last time I played was that I cannot fight that guy at the end over there. Too powerful for me.
We're being watched! You fight like a milkmaid!
I thought the heavy attack to the back of the skull would have done quite a number on it, but I guess not.
What's that noise?
Oops, jumped instead of dash.
You'll be fertilizing the soil! We'll have your head on a pike!
What? Everybody have a claymore
You'll
around here?
regret this! Say your prayers! Beg for mercy! You'll regret this!
I feel like I should have much more reach with this thing than I do.
Beg for mercy!
Man was just carrying some crap. Didn't even have to turn. What on earth is that? What on earth just happened to this guy? What is an unidentified item? What? Difficult to get my bearings with all this smoke. Fog, rather. Like a glowing ring around me. sort of effect on me? Huh. And then a drunk guy man the gate.
Whoa, what's happening? In the name of the old mother, what are you doing? I could have stabbed you. Wait, I haven't seen you
I would
before.
have stabbed you right back.
But we don't just let anybody in, pal. You need to have, things, proof. Things to prove you're safe. For Haven. Yeah. This pin. I can't say I see it very clearly at this,
Seriously, who let the guy man the gate?
moment, but it does look important. Very official. But I remember Fergus said something about all this, these emblems once. Oh, yes, I remember now. I welcome thee. Please, speak with Alva. Oh!
I've had enough talking to that guy. For endurance. More sword skills. Ooh. Nice. Aid me with this? Defy this item. That's kind of ridiculous that I had to identify that. Is it because it's nighttime? What time does he wake up? 6 a.m. maybe? Oh, now he's out here. And he's standing at the table.
I haven't seen you before. I wasn't expecting any guests, and you don't look like a new recruit. And yet, Odrin let you in. He's not drinking again, I hope.
He certainly was.
Most unfortunate. But that explains why you just strutted into the horns. I'm afraid I'll have to take action. The name's Fergus, and I assume you already know I'm the quartermaster here. Now state your business. And please, try to be convincing, or the walls of this fortress will be the last thing you'll ever see.
Wow, I don't like this guy already.
Yes, I know. And that's why you're still standing in front of me. However, these pens were only given to certain people. They mean that in times of trouble, these people will always find a safe haven here in the Horns. And that makes me wonder, what happened to your friend? Where is he?
Don't know.
If what you're saying is true, he must have had a deal with somebody well above my pay grade, and that leaves only the captain. However, if you're lying, then you might as well have just confessed to the murder of a Knight of the Round Table. But nobody's that much of a fool, I think. Fortunately for you, I've seen my fair share of morons in life, and you don't look like one. Fortunately for me, this pen only means that I'm to make sure you're safe in the Horns. Nothing about helping you out with whatever you're up to. Anyway, welcome to the Horns of the South. Make yourself at home. That's one of our tags. Every soldier gets one when they pledge their loyalty. I just hope the body you took it from was already cold, because killing a keeper would land you in some serious trouble. You know,
That guy's a real
here's what
asshole.
I'm thinking. If you stumble over any of our fallen keepers out there, bring me their tags. Sure, they all swore to stay here until the bitter end, but they have families who deserve to know what became of them. It's part of my duty, but since I can't send any more beyond these walls, maybe you could lend a hand.
Oh, now you
I'll
want
pay
my
you
help.
for every tag you bring
You're
back.
telling me you won't help me.
Ninian. I knew the Red Death would take him. Damn shame. He was one of the good ones. You did right bringing this back. The Horns look after their own, even after they're gone. But, now that I think of it, how did you manage to get hold of his tag? Tortured? In the asylum? You can't expect me to take that at face value. Brother
You take
Riagan
nothing or
said
say at face
Ninian
value.
was too weak to survive the journey. They came for him, and we even held a symbolic keeper's burial for him. And what were you doing in the island asylum? You look fine, but if you were there, near him... I'm sorry this happened to you. Still, you have to understand, now that you've told me this, I'll be keeping a close eye on you.
Aren't
No
you
risks
already?
can be taken when it comes to the Red Death. Just as I thought. If you have friends among the knights, you'll want to talk to the captain. But that's not happening anytime soon. Because I said so. What? Did you really expect that you could just enter our keep and head straight for the captain's quarters? There wouldn't be much point in having walls and guards here if anyone could just do that, would there?
Every word out of this guy's mouth.
And have you helped any of my people? Or are you just here to wave that pen in my face again? First, show
Could have
me
sworn
you
I
care.
turned some
And
stuff
then
into
I'll
you.
take you to the captain. I trust we understand. Say something like that again, and you can forget about ever meeting the captain. I'm serious. Don't
Oh,
test my
deadly
patience.
serious.
He's not our first line of defense. The archers are. Every man here needs to have a job. And no offense to Odrin, but let's just say we can afford to lose him. I'm sure the hordes of visitors clamoring at our gates can survive the insult. Excalibur. You want to pull it out? That's a good one. Well, be my guest. But unless you're King Arthur reborn. If you need rest,
I don't want to help that guy. Where's the sword? I'll pull it out.
If you're here to see the healer, don't bother. He's a and I mean it! He's a know-it-all from Camelot, but the truth is, he doesn't know shit.
All of those academic types think they're better than us village folk, just 'cause they read a book. We've been getting by just fine without any of their crap.
I came to him with a toothache, asked him to make me something for the pain, and you know what he did? He said my tooth is rotten, and then sent me to Osprey to get it pulled out.
Sounds
Sounds
reasonable,
like
yeah.
horse crap. My grandma was smarter than your lot, and she couldn't even read.
She knew how to make a proper potion for toothache. If I were any good at mixing that stuff, I wouldn't need to deal with quacks like Heber.
I even gave him my grandma's recipe, but he said it was no good. No, Heber took it, the plonker. Said if I don't know how to make it, I shouldn't have it. And that he doesn't want some questionable homebrew medicine spreading through the keep.
You didn't have multiple copies?
You will? Oh.
No signage on any of these buildings.
Oi, friend. A question. Do you know why people always stop and watch a blacksmith at work?
Interesting.
Because he's riveting.
Alright, I hate you.
It's good to see a new face in this sad hole.
Oh, of course. I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Osbert, local master of hammers and anvils. Do you need your blade sharpened?
Ha, friend, I wish. But the only task I could use help with might be a bit too delicate for you to handle.
Unless you're a master goldsmith, then feel free to prove it, and I'll have work for you immediately. There's just not enough of them to go around. And now that we're on lockdown, there's not much demand for my services either. Listen, I said I don't have any jobs, as in things I pay you for doing. That doesn't mean I can't teach you a thing or two, if you're willing to learn, that is. Since you're free to wander about while I'm stuck in the keep, maybe we can make good use of that. You've probably bashed in the skull of a beast or two, right?
Mm-hmm.
The alchemists. They're likely snatching up the corpses, using the muck to cook their weird concoctions. But perhaps you'd rather craft yourself some armor from those hides, huh?
Rather
We
craft a
should
blade
start with
axe.
something simple. Let's see. I'll give you some notes on how to make armor. You gather the materials and get to work. And when you're done, you could bring it over so I can see what you've made.
I show him the broken item? No. $500 for that book. This is a crafting reagent, so yes, I should keep. Why on earth does a wolf's claw restore mana? Also, the dagger I have equipped. No. I don't think the stuff I have equipped shows up in the settlement. This place is so damn red.
Welcome! In the name of our eternally reigning Majesty King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Tables. I am obliged to inform you that fighting those who actively break the law and reject the rule of the crown is the duty and pride of every subject. As Camelot's representative, I will be paying a bounty of 10 gold pieces for the death of each bandit roving the area, as long as adequate proof is provided. I also recommend checking the bounty board for information on wanted criminals, especially those considered particularly dangerous. Please, state your business. Really? You fought bandits and killed them? Oh, I want to hear all the details. Here's your reward, but promise you'll tell me everything.
What's wrong with this guy?
Again? You really like... Oh, someone finally checked out the... Go, the... Oh, hey, before you go, I can see the bloodlust in your eyes, you know. It takes one to know one. So, if you're seeking scum to slay, you'll find bandits in the ruins of a merchant settlement nearby. It's worth visiting if you haven't already.
Yeah. Take all of them.
Oh, mother's tits. I've just about had it with this bunch of repressed virgins. And who might you be? You don't look like one of them.
What, a repressed virgin?
Oh, do I now? You would be too if you had to deal with those sniveling morons when they're up to something. Don't look at me like that. You don't get as far in life as I have if you can't smell bullshit from a mile away. There's something fishy going on here. But I'll get to the bottom of it. And here's a brilliant idea. You're going to help me. Straight to the point, huh? Don't worry, I'll pay you. And who knows, you might even get a discount on my wares. I just need you to go to Brandon and find out why that slime ball is pretending not to know I'm here. Tell him I'm waiting with his delivery. Although I'm pretty sure he knows this already. Right. What was I thinking? You wouldn't. You're new here, right? Shit. There's something going on, you know? They don't want anybody to know, but I can feel it. I've been doing business with the captain for years now. Then suddenly I found myself stuck here. They won't let me further in, not even to set up camp in the village. But they won't let me out either.
Maybe the captain's
Anyway,
dead.
good luck to you. Come and visit. You do realize you won't score. Those holier-than-thou soldier boys have no idea what it takes to be a merchant in this sorry world. The things we have to do sometimes aren't exactly done according to the rule book. All right. A woman named Nest has my cargo and I need it back. I don't know where she is, but starting the search near the Arkspire seems like a good idea. And yes, you'll get paid.
Don't know what an
Just bring me the
Arkspire is.
wares. Luck's a fickle thing.
Rolf?
Let me guess. Camelot, no? Timberwall, also no? So you're not from the north? Ah, of course. You must be from Connacht. I should have guessed right away. So, who's in charge there now? Nowhere? Never heard about it. Must be a shithole like no other. And I think I won't learn much about politics from you. You know, people are talking about rising unrest in the north, and a secret coalition preparing a coup at the highest levels of power. And that whole plague thing is just a tool to reach their final goal. The Red Priests are also trying to get something out of it. And to be honest, it's not gone too bad for them. The Druids are out of the picture already. Well, sure. They want to establish a new order on our island. And it's not clear who's involved in the whole mess. Maybe. Maybe our captain is even involved. Hell knows. They have their people everywhere. Damn it, you could be one of them too. Although when I look at you, I don't think so. You have such a stupid face. With all due respect, of course.
Yeah, of course.
That's the case. Those sons of bitches are good at hiding. They kinda blend in and live among us. It's hard to tell if it's hideous magic or some other tricks. You see? It takes one to know one. And that means we're just pawns. Folks like us won't change anything. But we have to talk out loud. It suits them when everyone keeps their mouth shut. Wait a minute. I'm not suggesting anything here. I'm just thinking out loud. It doesn't make sense that the plague appeared just like that. Out of bloody nowhere? Hell no. It's a high-stakes game. Power over us, of course. Over our bodies and souls. Over Avalon. Over the whole damn course of history.
Starting to sound familiar.
You know, I've been thinking lately. What if King Arthur is just a stupid fairy tale? What if the nobles and others involved in the whole conspiracy just made him up? And us peasants eventually just started to believe in it? You know, one story for everyone. They drilled it into our heads, and drilled until it finally stuck. And then they built statues, wrote books, and everything else. You finally get it. It's just a pity that there are so few like us. Well, we just have to keep going, eh? And while we're at it, I have to get back to work. I'm on duty.
Keep nodding and agreeing with the crazy people. How you have to get through. Able to enter freely, but there's no Brother Regan here.
Blessings upon you, stranger. May the word always resonate within your soul. What do you mean, my child? I'm afraid you are attributing too many characteristics to me based solely on the clothes I wear. The Horns of the South are my home. My mission is to spread the word. The word is good. I'm afraid that I simply cannot believe your blasphemous words without proof. So it's your word against the word. Let's leave it at that. May Kai's word always...
starting to think I have to accept a mission from this guy. Even if he is an ass.
We've been having trouble with the dead lately. The kind that don't want to rest in peace. There are more and more of them roaming the area. It might just be the weirdness, as it has been steadily creeping closer from the north, but somehow I doubt it. Anyway, I suggest you go see Marg first. He knows best what's going on there. He's our huntsman. He keeps us stocked with meat, so the lads don't have to live on fish alone. They get pretty grumpy when that happens. Right now,
I understand.
Marg is the only other person who's allowed to leave the keep. I'm not about to risk the life of our last link to the outside world, especially when you're so eager to lend a hand. It's not far, and it's hard to miss. But honestly, I'd suggest you go see Marg first. You don't really know what you're walking into, so if I were you, I'd try to learn as much as possible beforehand.
Sounds like a challenge.
Good. Try not to get yourself killed.
I think I'll survive that. Uh-oh. I almost slid off the rock. What?
Your road ends here.
Sure, I could have gotten much more meat than that. Rather have the thorn.
Oh, a new face. I haven't seen you before. It depends on who's asking and why. Nah, I'm kidding. I don't meet many outsiders these days. I'm Marg, a hunter in the service of the Horns of the South. I don't know what it is about this place, but even the dead hardly ever get any rest. Though I'll admit, it's getting worse lately. They keep emerging from the local cemetery in numbers greater than that small plot of land ever held. So I'm guessing we might have a necromancer on our hands. And here I thought after the charred conclave, we'd have more than 100 years of peace from them. Good. And try not to die.
Who goes there?
I missed.
Your wealth is ours. Your money or your life. This is going to hurt.
Why are you doing heavy tasks? I am just clicking.
Your gold belongs to us now. This is going to hurt. Your money or your life. We'll make short work of it. I've taken down bigger foes. You're in for a...
They get to step forward in a lunge. I can't do that. That whiskey was spelled right. What the heck was that? Yeah. Jesus. He just keeps swinging and swinging. Gonna run out of healing potions. I wonder if I should have grabbed that hammer off of one of those guys. Or what's that noise? Probably shouldn't have used it. Not think the glowing rock would heal me. Rocking through the pillar. Suddenly out of stamina. How did you hit me and almost kill me in one hit? Yes. Raw meat from a graveyard. Sure, that'll be tasty. Alright. Combat game is no joke. Level 5. Picking up plants. And the stats to wield it. Died? Didn't even hit you. Wonder. Dual wield knife. How do you lunge so far? Healing from the dead. Dirty bones. They're consumable. That's very good consumable. Why is there a path that leads into a wall? Sometimes that dash takes me much further forward than it should. Oh, that's it? Oh no, there's more this way. Like, why did I just dodge backwards? I'm dash forward. Yes, take the mace. That'll be better. More damage than my damn sword. This requires 4 strength. Yeah. Do about the same damage right now. It only requires 1 of my hands. Oh. Geronimo. Look all the noise this spell makes in my hand. Made of gold, that should be worth money. Who the hell are you? You the necromancer?
Come to visit me here. Surely you're not here to steal my treasures, are you?
What treasure?
Oh, they call me all sorts of things. Evil spirit, lurking fiend, imp fae, nasty little thieving pest. But really, my name is Marg. It happens. I suspect it's because I really like to snatch people's little trinkets. But between you and me, if they paid more attention, it wouldn't be so easy to steal their things. We're definitely not fae, that's something else entirely. I'm what people wanted to believe in. The one who snatched their last coin for a beer, swearing they had it just a moment ago. The reason they can't find their left sock in the morning. The cause of a missing wedding ring, oh, so on. You offend me in my own home. So not nice. Sure, it's junk to you now, but when you have to head out into the cold and can't find one glove, well, suddenly it becomes very important.
Glove is very important.
I've had it for ages. I'm just helping people appreciate the little things, because those are the only things that truly matter in life, right? At least that's what some bores say. Nah, it's just hilarious, watching you all lose your minds over a missing key or a sock. And I've been doing this for centuries. It's second nature by now.
Centuries, huh?
Oh, you shouldn't ask a lady such things. But you can ask me. I don't remember exactly. 9, 10 centuries at least, maybe more, 15, 23, I don't know. What is it with you people and gold? I've been around for ages, I still don't get it. I don't give a damn about gold and jewels. When you talk about them, you suddenly get all serious and pompous. I'm just here for fun. Strange. I thought people liked being buried with their little trinkets and shiny bits. And since I'll be dying soon, a crypt seems perfect. That's right. I used to play tricks on people back in the homelands. Back then, they respected me. But ever since we came to Avalon, it's just been getting worse. They're forgetting. Sometimes someone still tosses salt over their left shoulder for me, or maybe leaves a little bowl of milk with honey outside, but those folks are rare now. And when they all forget me, that's the end. Yes. Is that so strange? You can convince yourselves that you have bad luck, illness, love. Why not an old crone who steals your pants? No, it's just the natural order of things. I've lived long enough anyway. But since I'm kicking the bucket soon, I could pass on some of my power to you. What you say? Because first you'll have to do something for me, and it'll be hilariously fun.
Oh.
Well, before I give you some of my power, I just want something from you. Something stolen. Nothing big or expensive, just a little trinket. Just sneak into someone's house and swipe the shoes, or grab a wooden mug from the tavern. Will you do that for me? Great! Now you can either keep your word and commit the terrible sin of theft, or break your promise. And if you ever feel like a bit of thievery, I'll be waiting right here.
Can I steal something from you? Yes, no. Would have been way funnier to steal something from her and give it back to her. And again. You didn't mind that I took that, right?
Who goes there? Are you the one responsible for all that racket? People are trying to rest in peace, damn it. You'll have to forgive them. They're a little disoriented. Waking up in this way is like coming out of a thick fog you've been wandering through for days on end. Dulls the senses, clouds the mind. Terrible for coordination.
Where are they getting the weapons?
I know everything that happens here. If you're looking for some juicy gossip, Beggar from the third row south still has no idea where her husband is.
Interesting.
They were supposed to be buried together, you see, but he never showed up. The scoundrel. Everyone here thinks he got remarried and chose to rest with his second wife. Not me. I think he probably got eaten. Oh, that would be Master. He's been at his experiments again, I'm afraid. Getting the folks around here all agitated. Putting them back to sleep again is going to be such a chore. Dunno. Usual. Glowing chalk, candles, and dead bodies. I even saw some new faces recently, but they didn't stay long. Because it's my purpose. The sole reason I was brought back. That has never changed, just as I haven't. But I'm happy where I am. The dead need company too, you know. The folks here were forsaken by the living. At least I can make sure they're not lonely. You want me to betray his trust that easily? We barely know each other. I wouldn't tell you even if I could.
I hope I don't have to kill you. You're so kind.
Master is master. He commands the dead. I don't know much else. I'm here to serve, not to ask questions.
Proper servant.
Interested in local history, are you? Good, good. The memory of those who came before us should be preserved. I can let you in. There is a small fee of 5 gold coins, for the upkeep of the cemetery, of course. It's constant work, as you can clearly see, and my petitions for additional funds seem to have fallen on deaf ears. Bless you, kind stranger. Those old bones are not what they used to be.
5.
Here, just take the key.
Took 5
Be
coins from that
careful,
crypt
though.
over on the other side.
There's evil dwelling in those crypts. Oh, and I hope I don't need to remind you not to rob any graves. It's terribly rude, and I'd rather not deal with the complaints.
I can't make any promises. Or get them through wall. Start sourcing parsley from your local graveyard. First. Come on. That was slow swaggy. Confusing the AI. We're to figure out how to open the door. Raw meat from the graveyard. Not need another shovel. Seem very useful. Rather just sell that. I need stats just to equip armor. It goes on a weapon. Oh no, 27 coin. Already paid for my entrance. Earth blew up over there. Flame Gobbler? Yeah, Mace is much better at dealing with these bones. Oh shit. Tells me I don't want to get hit by that thing. Still can't take a hit. I am now overweight. How heavy is that sword? 100? Look at damage. I only need 10 strength. Oh well. Can't carry something like that. Got any more trinkets for me? An acorn. What came from here? So fast. an egg. Don't have to fight any more of those knights. Oh, too soon. The attacks are a bit too telegraphed. Okay, so you're not an enemy yet. Allow me to take your iron ore. Don't say steal anyone. Hey. Be with you in a moment.
Careful there. Try not to step on the array. It's advanced magic. Very fragile.
Stop. Well, what I am doing here is very important. Besides, I'm hardly hurting anyone. Well, anyone that matters, that is. That is a gross oversimplification. I am conducting valuable research, and yes, I do get rid of vermin and give their sorry existence some actual meaning. Posthumously, but, well, as they say, better late than never, right? Don't tell me you care about the lives of a few bandits.
No.
I'm not desecrating anything. It's just flesh. There's nothing sacred about it in the first place. It starts
paid to stop you, so I'm here to stop you.
I'm merely prolonging its usefulness. And I've made some tremendous breakthroughs. I know people fear this kind of magic. but it creates so many new possibilities. It could change the meaning of life and death.
Give those who died prematurely more time with their loved ones. We could learn to live without the fear of dying. We could treat death not like an end, but like a new beginning.
Oh, please. Is that the only thing people can think of when it comes to necromancy? What use would I have with an army? My ambition isn't to command the dead, but death itself. I aim to make Avalon a place where people won't have to fear it anymore. The problem is, I keep missing something. Raising the dead is easy, but I don't want mindless minions. I want truly living undead. Yet no matter what I do, I just...
You did it with that one guy up front. This is gonna go badly.
Me, lacking practical experience. Just look around. Practical experience is at the core of everything I do here. I have observed death at every stage.
You haven't felt it.
I have measured and weighed decaying organs. Here I am, elbows deep in decomposing bodies, striving to unlock each of their secrets. I'd wager there's nobody on Avalon more knowledgeable about death than I am. So, enlighten me. What do you think I'm missing? What a ridiculous question. Of course not. What does that have to do with anything? I don't need to die to understand the concept of death.
But to feel it.
And you don't understand what you're talking about. This discussion is pointless.
Very well.
Oh, I hit the windows key. Using this skeleton, I've been trying to use you as a shield because you stay in front of me and I hit the windows key again. Oh, that hurt. Raising the dead. Spell. Don't be necromancy spells. I don't need necromancy. Make sure I've learned all of it. What am I about? What's that book I wanted to buy? I didn't buy it. That's that. What on earth? That's a lot of strength. That's a lot of damage. Gonna spread out my stats a little bit, but I guess I need to just dump it straight into strength. Potions. I need more potions. Didn't even notice this hole all the way up here. I don't remember how to sheathe my weapon. That spell on my hand makes way too much noise. I don't need no wand. Get back, sir. I've killed your master.
Yes, I felt that. He must have been surprised. People like him tend to forget that it can happen to them too. I guess I'll do what I always do. Clean up, put everyone back to sleep, and then take a little nap myself. Someone will come along again sooner or later. We can't have them seeing such a mess, can we?
Of course not.
Well, this master wasn't the first one. I'm sure he won't be the last. This place is very popular with their kind for some reason. And they always leave it in such a state. It's not like it would hurt them to pick up a few bones and put them back in place.
I understand.
It seems so. But before you go, I have a small favor to ask. As you can see, there's quite a commotion around here. I'm afraid I won't be able to fulfill all my duties before I need to rest again. Could you take what remains of the Master and place him in a special crypt I've prepared? If you feel so inclined, a few kind words about him would be welcome. Here's the key.
Can't say anything kind about him.
Goodbye, then. And thank you for stopping by. It was truly appreciated. Though we are dead, we still enjoy having a visitor from time to time. It's nice to be remembered, even if just for a little while.
gonna say, I even have his body. That's not even where I killed him. I killed him right here. In fact, his body's still here. Nothing in here for me? Seems like all of the masters have been buried here. What on earth has he had masters commissioned? No picture of him this time. Can't take his loot. Don't even have his sword here. I wonder if he'll be mad at taking all this stuff. Fortunately, that spell will not be useful to me. You know how strong corpse explosion can be in Dungeons and Dragons, but never been my kind of spell. You don't go to sleep already. Wonder if I can steal this guy's stuff. Use it for that other quest. Take his boots. Stolen a man's boots for you. You better accept them.
Well, have you got a little stolen something for me yet? Yes, this is exactly what I was looking for. A human doing my work. I can't take it. You've been just a great source of fun. All right, time for my part of the deal, I guess. Close your eyes, put on a serious face, like something very mystical is happening. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
I don't trust this at all.
Done. Now you've got a bit of my power. Go into the world, use it well. Oh, you must. Safe travels.
I should leveled up my sneak. Not very useful. Don't exactly sneak. More of a swing or shoot at them until they die. And with that strength, I'll actually be able to wield the mace. It's general. Probably end up going with that. That sounds pretty good. Yeah, grab that for now.
Ah, the horns of the south. The crown jewel of these lands. We had barely laid the foundations of Tainted Grail when Seawall and his men had already built a lighthouse, eager to guide our ships to them. He always had a competitive spirit. Of course, it helped that he took every sailor from the homelands with him, along with a handful of knights, so they could learn from one another. And thus, the Keepers of the South were formed. I decreed that every sworn keeper would stand as an equal to a Knight of the Round Table. I doubt they still honor that law. But I am glad
Seeing as they treat each other, yeah.
In my time, there was only a lighthouse and barracks.
Everything else can be random. Let's go back to Fearless. Where's a marker? Going back to somebody. See that thing. 6 strength. Does more damage, even though I don't have the strength. Take all of your stuff. Thank you for your offerings.
So he shares the same fate as his minions. Ironic, don't you think? Well, at least we'll have some peace and quiet around here again. You can report a job well done to the quartermaster. You fought and you won. That's all that matters to me. We're both busy individuals. And maybe one day, if Avalon permits, we'll share this tale by the campfire. But for now, let's focus on what's in front of us. Since you've proven you're brave enough to face the undead, I take it you're not afraid of the night either, are you?
No.
I might have another job for you if you're interested. A little while ago, another traveler came through here bragging that he found a place where you could easily gather ethereal cobwebs. He was supposed to return with proof, but, well, I'm afraid he may have met an unfortunate end, as often happens. But I'm still curious about the place he mentioned. That's good. Hand me a map. I don't know the exact location, but you should find it in this area. Good luck.
See if there are any more bandits have spawned. Absolutely obliterated that pig. That other one. So we'll see if I can go kill this guy. Earned quite a few level ups. Why go and get my ass beat?
Keep your wits about you. This is going to hurt. Did that hurt? Good.
He still hits very hard, I see. Try with my mace.
Oh my, you pay for that! You're in for a world of hurt! You're in for a world of hurt! This is is my lucky day. Your wealth is ours. Your road ends here.
What the hell?
This is my lucky day.
Hey, who do you think you are in front of me?
You'll regret this. Is that supposed to work? I'll make you pay for that.
Got him. I took his head. Hope he's at least worth the money, because the loot wasn't very good for me. What the hell are you?
Are we? They must have had their fun with you. Who had you as their plaything? The church? The druids? Some band of cutthroats? Ah, but it doesn't matter now that you're free. I'm Avigor, a knight. I swore my sword to my lady's will, and she kept me close, until she had no more use for me. Now, I walk alone, but a shadow never strays too far. You look wretched, and you smell like death. I've seen
Thanks,
people
I'll
like
take it
you
as a
before.
compliment.
Broken, worn down, dragged through the mud. If you've had enough of it all, I could grant you an honorable death. In a proper duel, you lived like a cur, but you could die like a knight. Wouldn't that be just splendid? Just say the word.
Can I kill you?
Farewell, wanderer. Ah, you're back.
Yes.
I'm more than
One hit. No, not trying that one again. This is just a locked chest sitting in the middle of the... Naked man.
You're back.
Sure didn't. Buy my stuff. really not giving me much money from this stuff. Guess that's everything. Not sure if I need to keep all the recipes. I'll just throw them in the stack. Crafting materials stay in the stack. Keep the bounties on. Jan.
Oh, sorry. Do I know you?
Jan is Heber.
I'm terrible with faces. Either way, glad to make your acquaintance. I'm Jan Heber, a physician raised in Camelot and trained in the Royal Academy. Why would you, though? Don't you have better things to do?
Of course.
Aha, got it. So you're up for work not out of the goodness of your heart, but for your own selfish plans.
Correct.
Good point. That is a very good point. But all right, if you're a mercenary, then I do have a job for someone who'd be willing to risk their life in exchange for material goods.
Yep.
Straight to the point, eh? All right. I need someone to perform a ritual within a stone circle nearby. You go there, read a spell, do whatever needs to be done, come back and tell me exactly what happened.
Why don't you just watch?
Lanzo knows very well what he must do. I'm sorry, but there's nothing else I can do for him. Either he removes the tooth, or it will keep hurting. He's not dying! He has a toothache, for crying out loud. Of course, I could give him something to ease the pain, but there's no point if he doesn't get rid of the underlying cause. Yes, his grandma's miracle medicine. Honest, I had to confiscate the recipe as well, lest he tries making it himself. No, I thought I made myself clear. If you want an excuse to drink yourself to oblivion on moonshine, no need to add other potentially dangerous ingredients. Well, to be fair, the base recipe is pretty harmless. But what if someone decides that if they don't have carnation, it's perfectly fine to substitute it with devil's snare, since the color is more or less the same? Or sage with wolfsbane, because, you know, leaves are leaves. I'm sorry, but unfortunately I know these people well enough not to trust them with something like this.
I agree. I would not trust them.
What? How do you... You know what? Fine. Do whatever you want. But if it causes you to shit yourself for 3 days straight, don't come running to me. In Camelot, maybe, but this far south? Nobody cares. I've spent my entire life digging through scrolls and books in pursuit of their knowledge. I've been reading about their rites and the descriptions of their rituals. Look, I'm sure they were onto something. They knew much more than we do, but it feels like there's a veil wrapped tightly around that knowledge. It's like I need to find the right spell, the right ritual, something that will unwrap it for me.
A recipe restores health. Not have enough sage or carnation. You happen to be selling sage and carnation? Looks like you're not selling. I'm gonna buy that spell. I like lightning spells. Really don't need mana. Fire whatever mana I have and then start swinging. I'm gonna have to find carnations somewhere.
You know where to find me if you come across.
Well, I need to keep talking to you.
Yes? Great. A necromancer. Just what we needed. It wasn't the dark druid from the legends, was it?
I don't know anything about Nolan.
Good thing you got rid of him then. We already have the Dalriada almost on our doorstep. We don't need an army of the undead to boot. You did well. Maybe it's not so bad having you here.
Yes, I have to go turn in that fountain.
Please, state your business. That's the carcass of Fingerless Comb, isn't it? They've been hunting him for the slaughter of 2 keepers, and now they finally got him.
No, I got.
You have. Here's your reward. Go, the hunt away. There's an ogre, a really nasty son of a bitch, holed up in a nearby brook. I've heard that one swing of his hammer can turn a bear into a bloodbath. As you can imagine, the keepers aren't too keen on dealing with him, even though the ogre roams just off the main road to the north. When Galahad arrives, he certainly won't be pleased. If by some miracle you manage to kill it, you'll earn Camelot's gratitude and a hefty reward. Bring me the ogre's shiny eye as proof of the kill. The brook is right off the Keen's Road. Here, I'll mark it on your map. A fight to the death. Go.
Got any sage? Why aren't you selling anything? when you have garlic and shit just hung up. You are worthless to me. My spirituality just to use that lightning spell. This one doesn't make a bunch of noise either. Range isn't too far. That hit pretty hard. Oh, there. Holy shit. That Cyclops or whatever can easily take out a bear in one swing, and I'm having this much trouble with a bear. I don't think I could handle. Why don't you fight each other? Hey, a carnation. Fuck you. Venison from a bear? What did I rip it out of its fucking stomach? Give me all the carnation. What are the white things over here? Milk from a dead cow. Yeah. I had a feeling it was just going to commit to. Man. Gentlemen.
There is no me. There is no us.
Yes.
The king. Our king. What has been done to him? What does it mean for us, mere humans?
Your lips aren't even moving, sir. How do I get up there? It's telling me which enemy is over there, but I can't see. Certainly ethereal. Don't have enough spirituality for that spell. Not planning to put any more into it. These little goblins out there.
Face every threat.
I will be your downfall.
Mather favors me. Open this and release me. I'm Nest of the Ulfra clan, and that's my real name. I'm nothing like that nameless fool Bromar. I'll admit,
Well, if he has a name
getting caught
Bromar,
was my
it's real.
mistake, but his men had the numbers. Bromar might be an oaf, but I can't deny he's got some talent for banditry. That woman thinks only about business, doesn't she? Can't say I blame her. In times like these, everyone has to look after their own skin. They took everything I had, but I managed to hide Orla's package before they caught me. You can dig it up and take it to her. She'll pay you, and we'll be even. Consider it my thanks for freeing me. Finally. Someone with some sense in this den of idiots. Thanks. I'll heal up and head back to my people. You didn't happen to kill that big oaf hanging around outside, did ya?
Horse
Bromar
behind
no
me.
face. Suits him with that ugly mug of his. Well, honor demands I kill the bastard, but I'll tend to my wounds first. Thanks for freeing me. You're all right for a non-reata.
What does it even mean? He just somehow didn't realize I was behind him killing his friend. I wonder if I could sneak up on him. There has a lot of stuff on. You were not Brumbar, whoever she said. Holy shit. I don't even know where the corpse of the other one went. What on earth is that noise? I ain't fighting another bear, that's for sure. One bear was enough for me. Assume those are bounties. Question mark over here. Let's see what's out there. Oh, that's a boss. Glowing blue lights. Glowing blue lights that are after me. That go down in one hit, I guess. Aye. Night is very dangerous. What on earth is all this noise? Hmm. Now that I activated that shrine over there, can I hit this?
Have you seen? Behold. suppose it wasn't. I can feel it
Maybe
guards
Arthur here will
something
help me.
primordial within. The markings on the stone resemble the work of the Foredwellers. In my time, such inscriptions would shift and change, making them impossible to decipher. Yet, I met some people who sought to unravel these mysteries. Most of them were Picts. I allowed them to explore Avalon without my oversight. And so, I remember that the royal geographers came to be. My favorite band of adventurers. True pathfinders. Avalon owes them a great debt. I suppose it has. A pity it has become a hunting ground for bandits. But do not worry, my friend. Let us walk this path and make me whole again. I will restore this island to the glory it deserves, the King's Road included.
That's it. I have things to identify. Wow. I needed to identify a tooth. Only fast travel to points, I'm guessing. Still not. Collect all the food.
Oh, it's good news. When the keepers are allowed to leave the walls again, I have to organize a small party to stock up. And what about the traveler I mentioned? Was he...
Dead. Yes, dead.
Yeah, just as I thought. Well, may he finally rest in peace. Thank you. Huh. I hadn't thought about a reward for you. But I do have some information that's worth more than anything else I could give. A few nights ago, I spotted a weird ear near the old ruined Brock.
What is a
I had
weird
it
ear?
in my sights, arrow notched and ready, when a wolf attacked me. By the time I dealt with that, the weird ear had vanished. It's yours, if you can catch it. Weird ears are rare and valuable, not just in gold. Their hide is incredibly tough and has natural magical properties. That's not all. Their antlers make perfect handles for knives, and you can even craft arrowheads from their bones. Nothing goes to waste.
Yeah, but I don't use other.
Except the meat. I'm not saying you couldn't make a stew out of it, but you wouldn't want to start growing antlers yourself, would you? You're welcome, and good hunting.
Well, maybe I do want to. Could be useful. Unfortunately, ads hit us all. Even if you don't have them on. Welcome back from your ad jail. How are you this morning, Ajit? Must be too early. Nobody's awake yet. Eight a.m. Why is nobody awake? Now you show up.
That's the best news I've heard all week. Come on then, give it to me. Now that I think about it, since you managed to bring that package and Ness decided to ditch me, you might as well help with the next part of the job. My client, you know who, wants the package delivered to a specific place. Once you're there, you'll use these very special arrows I'm about to give you and shoot the package from a safe distance. Regular arrows won't do the trick, and if you waste them before the job's done, I'll charge you for the next batch. These aren't gifts, they're tools. Oh, come on. What do you think happens when you shoot flaming arrows at a mysterious package? Think for a second. Anyway, whatever opens up in front of you, check it out, and then tell me all about it. If I were you, I wouldn't touch anything. But if something catches your eye, well, maybe nobody will notice. Just make sure to open the passage. What does he care? He pays me to get the job done. How I get it done and whose hands do the work, that's my business. Am I some kind of seer? I have no idea. But if the rumors about him cozying up to the Dalriada tribes are true, you might stumble upon something related to... Personally, I think the captain's just trying to suck up to them. That would be...
Doing okay. Bit cold out, which is why I got an extra day off. It was hailing last night. That's a very long way you want me to go. Why, you hot where you are? That's not that bad. The temperature I would prefer. Oh, I guess I needed leather for all these items. Shouldn't have used it all up. My crafting is not good enough. Break anything I craft.
Sometimes it's nice to just sit and...
What'd you say you wanted to see my work after I was done crafting?
You've done your part in proving your worth. All right. You deserve the truth. You won't find the captain at the Horns of the South. He ordered us to lock down the keep, and then he disappeared. I have my suspicions about where he might be, but I can't say for sure. And frankly, I hope I'm wrong.
What do you mean by skinny?
I don't like your tone, my friend. But all right. I suspect he's at the All-Mother's Temple. But I will warn you. If he's not dead already, I'm pretty sure you'll be if you decide to go there. That's where the Doriada tribes are holed up, and they're not known for their kindness. And if you do find the captain, tell him to return to the Horns of the South as soon as possible. Galahad the Pure is already on his way, and he won't be pleased to find a bunch of keepers hiding behind the walls without their commander. We'll all face consequences if that happens.
I'm not entirely sure what the story is. All I know is it's kind of a twist on King Arthur and the Round Table, where this is the kingdom that they built, and after he died, it all went to shit. And for some reason, he keeps coming back, and even he doesn't know why he's coming back. And our place in the story is... Unfortunately, he didn't show up here, but his spirit is attached to us right now. Oh. Apparently I could talk to him now. Yeah, so this is King Arthur, and he's just following us on our journey now.
Seawall. He was the first to set foot on Avalon, not me. He decided that if anything were to attack us in this strange land, he would shield me and take the first blow himself. I remember loyalty. A fierce, unwavering loyalty. To me and to Avalon. He must have been someone I trusted deeply. Perhaps as we move forward, more memories of him will come back to me.
So since he's fragmented right now, he can't remember much.
His loyalty wasn't in vain.
So that's why he doesn't actually remember. And right now we're just trying to collect the rest of the fragments of him. And trying to figure out what the heck's going on. The game itself is pretty fun. It's sort of like Skyrim and Oblivion.
Someone's out there.
Though there's very limited fast traveling, so it's a whole lot of running. But you at least don't use any stamina while running outside of combat. And so far, I have to say it's not easy. It's not too difficult. But I've died quite a few times already. Apparently not supposed to come down here.
Hold your ground, men.
The fact that they could just take a sledgehammer to the face and still fight back is crazy. I figured something like that would stun them. Ow!
You're no match for me.
Then why did that heavy attack? I clicked.
We'll make short work of you. You'll regret.
You need to stop it with this bow here. Why am I out of stamina?
Show yourself.
You show yourself. I thought you were all the way up here. Oh, did not hold it anymore.
We're being watched. Did you hear something? You'll regret this. You'll regret this. You'll be fertilizing the soil.
Oh shit, that got fat.
You're only making me angrier.
Good, run back. Can't deal with all of you at once.
You'll fall to my sword.
That's not even a sword.
Such a cheap shot.
Now there's just the boss. Why do you have to have so many minions around? Ow!
Beg for mercy. This is my lucky day. This is going to hurt.
Ow!
You'll regret this.
Out of healing potions.
no match for our band. Your gold belongs to us now.
Oh,
Respect me.
almost fell off the bridge.
You fight like a milkmaid.
Why'd you run back? I'm right here. He's gonna regain all his health.
You fight.
Stupid bastard. Why'd you run all the way back?
You pay for that. You'll regret this. We'll make short work of you. Your wealth is ours. This is my lucky day. You made a big mistake. This is my...
Oh. That's what I mean about the game's not easy. The normal mobs are pretty easy to dispatch. But bosses and bigger enemies, they hit like trucks. Not playing it on easy or anything, but I'm also not playing it on hard. It's damn good fish. Not a weapon for what was it? Another two-handed club. That would be a good intermediary for my other club. Since that other one requires a ridiculous amount of stats. So speaking of that club, I'm not seeing it in my inventory. I hope I didn't sell it. 7th strength. Not too bad. Need practicality to wear a helmet. It gives me more armor than my current helmet. fashion on it doesn't look half bad, too. As I killed, turned to bones real quick. I need to work on my stamina. Doing a decent amount of damage, but I'm constantly out of stamina. Ah! I held that way too long. Why is that peasant no magic? Not really worth much. My horse now. He's my horse now. No climbing trees, that's not what we're here to do. What, does corpse eaters give up? What on earth is that? Come on, I was close enough to hit that. guy's an easier fight than the damn human bosses. That guy was actually a cakewalk. I need to take that sword. Better have some loot around. That guy wasn't exactly chock full of loot. Always the carnations that are holding me back. How do we even die up here? Leave real quick. There is not what I need to be fighting. It's now nighttime. I could deal with a wolf here, no problem. What? Who are you? No idea where those stags went. need to sit back down, sir, before you turn into a strange creature.
Heavens above! What have you done? You shouldn't be here. Definitely should not. There's no escape from this place. Just look at me. I'm stuck here for good. Get up and leave? What a joke. Oh, no, no. It's not that simple. And if you value your life, you'll stay here too. My curse is contagious. Just look at this boulder. This one here. It tried to kill me. And it wasn't an accident, oh no. And you, I guess, were just curious what you could find under this famous road? Dear me. You found a whole load of bad luck. And a curse to boot. But, well,
This guy's off his
if
rocker.
we're to die together, I guess I should introduce myself. I'm Barak, a knight. Or perhaps a would-be knight. I don't know anymore. You just try leaving, and you'll see. This stone block broke off the King's Road when I was sleeping. If it had fallen a few inches closer, I'd have ended up a bloody stain. There is no such thing as a coincidence. The gods aren't lazy. And the one who cursed me gets along with the gods pretty well. Honestly, I'm not sure. I guess I've lost track of time. A week? 2? Maybe a month?
Where do you get the food?
I didn't bring it upon myself. It was that damn priest clad in red. With just one look, he brought misfortune upon me. And then I brought it to Lemray. I would like to leave this place, that's true. I'd like to find someone to reverse the curse, but I can't go myself. Do you really want to help me? Why do you care so much about coming out from under the bridge? Why do you keep insisting? Who are you anyway? I know. You're him! You're here for me! You came here to take my life! I'm not going to give you the satisfaction, you vermin! Defend yourself!
Alright. See, now you're gonna turn into a monster because you decided to come out here. And he just murdered me. For some reason I couldn't swing. Give me a chance to try it. Got one of them. And the wolves have decided they needed to get in my way. Hey, Carnation. Where even is the bridge where that guy is at? Over there. I'm just gonna murder this man. He wants to die so bad. Hey, deer. I don't think you're the deer I was looking for, though. Poor deranged man. Well, this is a good stopping point anyway for today. Be streaming again tomorrow. Don't know if it'll be this or Battlefield. But Ajit, Thank you for coming by.